Hello my beautiful Nicolettes, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new, and if you are new it would mean so much if you guys click the subscribe button to join my family. Today I'm doing another fitness video, but instead of doing videos on weight loss, today's video is going to be all around how to actually gain weight and gain muscle mass, because I actually get a lot of requests to do videos on how to gain weight. Question of the day, comment down below what your fitness goals are. I'm curious to know. We all have different fitness goals, whether that's just to tone up, to lose some weight, to gain weight, whatever it may be. So hopefully this is helpful. Thumbs up if you guys liked it. Also, I did do a video on this a while ago, and I definitely recommend checking that. If you guys want, you can also follow me on my Instagram. It's at NICOLETTAXO. That always means so much to me, so thank you guys so much, all of you who do support and follow me on there. But that being said, let's just jump into it. Step number one, which is the most important, is making sure that you're eating the right number of calories. I always state this because, of course, if you want to gain weight, food is one of the key reasons to gaining weight. If you're consistently eating fewer calories than you actually burn, then of course you're not going to gain weight. And this is really going to significantly hinder your body's ability to build muscle. By having a calorie deficit, it can also reduce anabolic and increases catabolic hormone levels, which is going to cause a shift from you actually building muscle to breaking down your muscle. In order to increase your calories is to maintain a moderate increase of calories. I feel like some of us think if we want to gain weight, then we just have to eat a ton of food, and one, that's not easy to maintain, and it's also, you shouldn't just be having a big cheat meal or big cheat days and then the next day you're not going to be able to maintain that and you don't eat a lot. It's important to do it more moderate, and also make sure that you're eating healthy calories instead of just, packing up on all the burgers and fast food. So it's easier to kind of maintain a moderate increase of calories. Increasing your calories 5 to 10% from what you're already doing is going to make such a big difference. And it's also more easier to stick to that than just some days eating a ton of food and then another day you don't really eat much, and then that kind of just defeats the purpose. In order to build muscle, that requires energy, and energy requires fuel. So it's important to fuel up, and we get our fuel from the food that we eat. It is important not to overdo it, even though of course if you eat unhealthier foods you may not see it physically, but it is very important that you don't overdo it. So you want to make sure that you're adding quality calories into your meals as opposed to eating just unhealthy crap for your body. Adding more healthy protein, healthy carbs, healthy fats into each of your meals that you would already have, just so it adds a lot more to the food and adds a lot more calories to your food, but it's still healthy calories for you. Step number two is adding more protein. Getting protein is essential for muscle gain. It's actually said that if you're trying to gain weight, you should be having 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I'm gonna actually share with you recipes of my favorite protein smoothies I like to have. These are really great to have in the morning after a workout, but it is really important to keep up with your protein consumption, because like I said, this is really going to help you build muscle. And it's always important also to follow a workout with protein, whether that's in your food or one of the protein smoothies that I share with you. These are two of my go-to protein smoothies. They're super yummy and easy to make, and both of these are without protein powder, because I typically don't really use protein powder and I like to get protein from different food sources. To start off, I am going to share with you the blueberry muffin smoothie. For this smoothie, the main ingredients you're going to need is 3/4 of a cup of frozen blueberries, half a cup of plain Greek yogurt, 3 tablespoons of plain oats, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. And all I did is I just added all the ingredients into my blender, and once I was done adding all those ingredients, I also added a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and as well as 1 teaspoon of honey. I also did add ice into both my smoothies just because I prefer my smoothies to be extremely cold, and this is what your smoothie would turn out to be. It's super yummy and it has great protein in it. This smoothie actually has 22 grams of protein, so So this is really great to have after a workout or maybe even in the morning. And it's just super healthy, fresh, and it tastes delicious as well. The second smoothie I'm going to share with you is this yummy strawberry and banana smoothie. So all you're going to need for this smoothie is just 1 banana, 1 cup of strawberries, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, half a tablespoon of chia seeds, and 1 tablespoon of almonds. So I just used sliced almonds, and then once again I just threw everything into the blender, and before I did blend it up I also put in some ice, of course, and that is it. These are really simple smoothies to make and they both taste so yummy. I love the strawberry and banana one. It tastes so good. I definitely recommend these smoothies just to have in the morning or after a workout. They're just really healthy for you, and they're also a really great way to get some extra protein into your diet. In the end of the day, it's also just really important to not only eat the right amount of protein, but also the right amount of carbs and fats. And of course, it's gonna alter from person to person. You can also go to your doctor and talk to them as well, or talk to a nutritionist, whatever it may be. But it is going to alter from person to person. So I can't really say this is how many you should have, this is how much you should have, because of course all our bodies are different. But it is important that you are getting the right amount of proteins, fats, and carbs in your diet. And you wanna make sure that you're having healthy protein, fats, and carbs as well. Step number 3 is to lift heavier. I know a lot of us women are kind of scared sometimes to lift heavy, or we think that we're gonna just look like the Hulk or something, and we don't want that look. We don't want to get bulky. But I'm telling you, don't be scared of looking so bulky and too big. Put down those 5-pound weights that you may be using to do bicep curls and go for more heavier weights. Heavy resistant training actually breaks down your muscle tissue through a process of repairing and rebuilding the muscle, and it comes back stronger and larger than before. You will develop curves when you're brave and challenge yourself in the gym. So don't be worried about getting too huge and too bulky if that's not what you want in the gym, because testosterone is the crucial muscle building hormone. And as women, we have less testosterone in us. So lower levels mean you won't see quick gains. So your muscles are gonna actually grow slowly over time. So you're gonna have a lot more control. You're not just gonna one day wake up like the Hulk. And if you see yourself kind of bulking up too much, you'll be able to see it through the process. It's not just gonna happen overnight. And you'll have control on how much muscle you like and what you don't like. So don't be scared to start at the gym by lifting weights. Of course, you don't wanna lift too heavy where you can't lift it and you're going to end up injuring yourself. I'm sure a lot of us women kind of get scared to go near the higher weights, so just don't feel scared about it, because like I said, building muscle is a slow, gradual process, and it is slower for women, so you're going to be more in control of it. Sometimes when women are completely ripped and very bulked up, a lot of the times it's because they've been doing it for many, many years, or they're on steroids, which is a drug and it's not natural. So don't be scared of becoming bulky all of a sudden. It is going to really help tone you, and it's going to help build your muscle if you lift heavier. A tip I have for you as well is if you're not reaching fatigue by the 10th rep, then it is time to make your weights a little bit heavier than what you're doing. Because in the end, heavier weights is what's going to lead to growth, and you are going to end up gaining more weight as well, because muscle weighs more than fat. Step number 4 is more is better. This has to do with the gym as well and your workouts at the gym. If you want results, focus on compound movements. So what this means is compound movements actually work more than one muscle at the same time. So exercises that actually work more than one muscle at the same time are things such as squats, deadlifts, rows, pull-ups, presses. Those all work multiple muscles at once and aren't just working one muscle at a time. So these exercises really allow you to lift heavier weight and also train the different muscles all at the same time. This will end up challenging your body, building muscle, and building curves as well. And my last and final step is to stop prolonged cardio. A lot of us women constantly go on cardio machines and we're doing it for half an hour, 40 minutes, and that is just too much, especially if you are looking to gain weight. Doing prolonged cardio is not going to help. By doing lengthy sessions of low intensity cardio, such as like doing the elliptical, walking on the treadmill, all that stuff only burns calories during the exercise, and eventually your body uses even your carbohydrates and even your protein to fuel yourself, and your body can actually deplete your carbohydrates supply and turn to the protein stored in your muscle for energy. That's why it's important to not do low intensity cardio. If you are going to do forms of cardio, I always talk about HIIT exercises, which are high intensity interval training. Those are the best to do as opposed to doing a long session of cardio where you're kind of more stagnant, because by doing HIIT exercises, you burn calories during and after your exercise, and it also increases the secretion of hormones that stimulate fat breakdown. So in the end of the day, doing a shorter workout but just doing HIIT exercises is going to be a lot more effective. And like I said, if you're spending too much time on cardio machines, your body's going to start taking its energy from your carbs and even your protein in your body to use that as fuel. And in the end, that's not going to help you to reach your goal of gaining weight and putting muscle on and building those curves. So those are all of my tips and tricks on how to gain weight and build muscle on your body. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was useful. Thumbs it up if you guys did. Also, don't forget to leave down below your fitness goals. I'm curious to know them. And follow my Instagram. It's at NICOLETTAXO if you haven't already. And you guys know the drill. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so you're part of my family. I do upload every Thursday and Sunday, but I hope you guys are having an amazing day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!